Fubara versus Wike, more groups back Fubara urge him to use constitutional mandate. Wow. So the case between Governor Simi Fubara of Rivers State and Wike, the Minister of FCT, is still on, as more people are still coming behind Fubara, supporting him and asking him the strategy or suggesting to him the strategy he will need to use to combat Wike as the feud continues. Well, I'm sure right now Wike seems to think he's on top, but his own people back at River State are actually after Fubara and want a new, at least they want to breathe, to let the people breathe. Wike's arrogance and the dictatorial tendencies actually had caged the people of River State over time, and they cannot but experience this freedom that is coming to them through Governor Fubara. Okay, so more youth groups in River State have thrown their weight behind Governor Siminalai Fubara in the political crisis that rocked the state on Monday, 30th of November 2023, after some members of the River State House of Assembly attempted to impeach the governor. So the situation, which raised a lot of dust in the state, saw Rivers people across party lines divided among themselves, some for the governor and some for the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike. The latest group to condemn the attack on the governor was the Coalition of Rivers Youths under the aegis of Rivers Liberation Coalition of non-governmental organizations. The group, in a press conference in Port Harcourt at the weekend, declared their unalloyed support for Governor Fubara, stressing that they could no longer stand and watch the intimidation against the governor from some political actors in the state. The youth also called for immediate redeployment of the Rivers State Commissioner of Police, CP Nwonyi Emeka, and the DCP, the Deputy Commissioner of Police Operations, for their roles in the crisis that rocked the state. Convener of the Ogoni Development Drive, Comrade Solomon Lenu, condemned what he described as overbearing attitude of the FCT minister towards public office holders in the state, demanding an end to the trend in the state. Lenu regretted that Governor Fubara, members of the State House of Assembly, and all political office holders in the state cannot carry out any function without the approval of Minister of FCT Nyesom Wike. So he said, as members of Rivers Liberation Coalition of NGOs, we are no longer comfortable with what is happening in the Rivers State, wherein the executive governor of Rivers State and members of the Rivers State House of Assembly has conscripted into not performing their executive and legislative functions without approval from the Honorable Minister of FCT, His Excellency Nyesom Wike. So we cannot fold our arms and watch our dear governor continue to die in silence and shame. Hence, we have decided to rise up to help our governor to have a breath of fresh air, having been surrounded by almost all officials of the immediate past administration who are there to monitor and give vital and classified state information to their paymaster who thinks that he can pocket Rivers State. It is no longer news that the executive governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalai Fubara, was served with an impeachment notice on 30th October 2023, barely 5 months into office. And this is the first time in the history of Nigeria and Africa at large that such would be happening. So this, as a result of total control and concessioning of the state powers into the hands of one man called Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of FCT. Now, on his part, President General Initiative for Transparent Strategy and Good Leadership, Barrister Chizi Enyi, urged the governor to be more proactive and take charge of the state with the mandate given to him by the people. Enyi, who described the political crisis that led to burning of the hallowed chamber of the State House of Assembly, among other developments last week, as a result of the feud between Governor Fubara and Wike, was as unfortunate. Okay, we have seen that through the governor, truly the governor is not much in charge, because the governor said directly that there were attacks directly to his life, and that was when he was at the Rivers State House of Assembly complex, and we asked one pertinent question: how many of the state ESCO members did you see joining the governor to that place? So if the governor is in charge, why none of his commissioners were there with him? Why? Where is the Attorney General when the life of the governor was threatened? The duty of the state is to protect lives and properties, and the Attorney General is the chief of law officers of the state. So what has the Attorney General said on this assembly rascality? How many local government chairmen did you see there that day that followed the governor on sympathy grounds? How many has condemned what has happened since Monday? That is to tell you that Governor Fubara is truly not in charge. That is why the youths of Rivers State comes out to say we are supporting him. Imagine if not for the youths. In fact, the dastard nature of what Martins Amule, led the House of Assembly wanted to do, was even to impeach the governor the same day without due process. We are not fighting Wike or anybody. We are only supporting the governor to rise up to the expectations. Rivers youths are with him. He shouldn't continue to die in silence and shame because one man came to say he made Fubara governor. So it means that Fubara had his reservation and struggled to fight Wike until he got to this unbearable stage. That's actually the stage it is now is very, very unbearable. So President General Ijo Wari Worldwide Somina Wokoma on his part called on the IGP, Super General of Police, to redeploy the State Commissioner of Police and his deputy over their roles in the crisis that rocked the State Assembly and the attack of the governor. So he disagreed with claims by the governor that the tension in the state was caused by Fubara and Wike was a family affair. Caused by Fubara and Wike was a family affair. So the Inspector General of Police should, without further delay, redeploy the Commissioner of Police and the Deputy Commissioner of Police operations for their direct attack on the office of the Governor of Rivers State. They said it is family affair. If it is a family affair, the family has a way of handling issues. Impeachment should have been the very last option. Someone is saying today's 7th of November, why 30th of this? The person is arguing with the date. So it's a Mark Stewart, you said it all. Fubara, how you got to where you are, only you and your God knows. Promises and vows you made, only you know. Abi? Only you know. Pacts you signed, only you and God knows. Therefore, don't be like the mule that needs bridle to be kept in check. Respect your agreement and ignore the ignorant masses that may lead you to the unthinkable. Only fools build on the opinions of the masses that says yes today and tomorrow they say no. A particular recent politician that achieved this limelight in the last 1 year, who prides himself on on building the opinions of the youth, generally ignorant of first principle, comes to mind. Did he succeed? Resounding no. Be careful and walk the tightrope with focus. So this one now is trying to advise Fubara to honor whatever agreement he must have signed with Wike, because that could be one of the problems. Before Wike supported him to become the governor of Rivers State, only God knows the agreement they have signed. Just like Tinubu, before the Hausas came out to throw their weight behind Tinubu, only God knows what Tinubu has signed with them. So it's better for Fubara to honor that whatever agreement he must have had with Wike before accepting Wike's offer to support him to become the governor. Because if he doesn't, he might not find peace. Okay, that agreement will still be binding. But if he does and reconciles it, that is exactly when he will have peace in the state. All right, so the issue here is that more people are coming out to say, Wike, hands off, and then Fubara, be a man and run your affair without fear or favor because we are behind you. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment.